So I want to just begin by saying thank you to all of you who have taken the time to come, or to return back to the house of God to say thank you. And just want to honor all those things that you come to give thanks for today. Maybe you can just pull that to mind right now. Last year at this time, I was giving thanks for doctors and nurses. I find myself doing that again. This has been quite the week. I basically had quite the episode with kidney stones this week. And you've heard those stories about how women would rather give birth to 10-pound babies than have kidney stones. Well, now I can say, been there, done that. I think from now on, I'd just rather like to say, that sounds painful. I'm sorry to hear that. No longer, oh yeah, okay, let me have that experience firsthand, God. But I am thankful. I am thankful for pain medication. That when I went to the ER on Monday night, they administered, and so I could stop throwing up from the pain and the agony. I'm thankful that my urologist was able to fit me in on Tuesday night for surgery. Wish the procedure he did a week ago on me to blast the stones, which is usually 85% successful. I wish I wouldn't have fallen into the 15%. Oh well, so anyway, so that's what I'm really thankful for today, and I really am. I think I'll a little bit more distance, and I will be even more grateful for the experience. But right now, I'm most thankful for pain medication. But just a reminder, what we do when we come here. Right? Every time we come here, when we celebrate the Eucharist, we're coming to give thanks. The word Eucharist means thanksgiving. So, happy Eucharist, everybody. That's what we're celebrating today. And it's just such an amazing mystery that we come to give thanks for all that God does for us, especially sending us his only begotten Son, who came and took on flesh to give us this experience of a God incarnate, a God who took on flesh for us. And I know that we're all gearing up for another season of The Chosen that helps us kind of recognize just how human, how fully human Jesus was. Fully divine, yet fully human, in how he chose those early disciples to journey with him, right? The chosen ones that he gathered around him to carry this on, right? To carry on his word. And that's still our responsibility today. It's our responsibility to continue to carry on this message. Because we're the chosen now. He chooses us as his disciples to enflesh this word, to allow his word to continue to take root in us. And so we come back here over and over and over again so that we can recognize how that one of the 9, or one of the 10 that were healed, came back to give thanks, and how Jesus appreciated that. But then when we do that, when we come back here, he gives us something else to be very filled with gratitude for. He gives us himself. He feeds us from this table again and again And again, food for the journey, so that we will have the grace, the strength, the courage to go out and continue to spread this good news. Yesterday I had a meeting with a couple of other pastors in this area and a priest who teaches at Creighton University, a religious order priest, who he finds himself living in an apartment complex. And so we're thinking about new ways to evangelize apartment complexes, those people living in apartments. And this priest, he says it's very interesting as an anthropologist who studies human behavior, right? He said it's really interesting. You've passed people in the hallway, they don't want to look at you. They don't want to look at you. They don't want community where they live. But it's this generation that are all about networking, but they don't want to do it where they live. So it's something that we're going to try to crack open and see, how can we do this? How can we reach this environment, right? And as we know, the statistics, many of those people are saying now, it's like, I don't really have any religion. I'm a nun, N-O-N-E. So, just to, how do we live out our discipleship today? How do we continue to share the good news, and continue to allow this word to continue to be shared and spread, so that people will continue to come back and give thanks and recognize that the gift that we receive, the gift that we come to say thank you for, it keeps on giving.